welcome to Chop It Up for the first Tuesday of August in the year of our Lord and Savior 2022. My name is Kevin, host of the Chop It Up crew and the Chop It Up podcast. I'm always, of course, joined by my brothers from other mothers, and I'll let them introduce themselves. But just a reminder, this place is completely off the cuff, off the top, off the dome. No scripts here. We gonna get the real, the raw. All right, fellas, introduce yourselves.
All gas, no brakes every single time, right?
Every time.
Let's do it. All right, Tari Watkins, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So happy to be here with you all. My public service announcement for today. Those of you all that purchased the pink sauce and that are in hospitals and emergency rooms right now, a brother is praying for you. But I am not that brother that is not going to say it's your fault. That's y'all's fault. I'm going to still pray for you. But it's y'all's fault. Y'all know better. Come on now. Y'all be all right, though.
Agreed.
Yes.
Pink sauce.
The pink sauce.
How? Anyway, Darian Lewis. Tulsa, Oklahoma. As always, happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, well, one, just to catch up from last week, because last week we had the bishop getting robbed. And there's more stuff that came out regarding that. I don't know.
That is a never-ending story right now.
It continues.
It is a never-ending non-story. Yeah. Anyway, what else? What else?
Yeah, because I mean, there's a video of him showing his prayer closet. Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have not. No.
Listen. I have a prayer. I come in my office, I come in my studio, and I pray.
Right.
This is my prayer closet, if you will.
Right.
That prayer closet, though, I'm questioning who he's praying to.
Bruh, thank you. Idols everywhere.
Yeah, because Gucci, Fendi, all over the place. I mean, his closet is bigger than some New York apartments. Let's just be real. And then his shoe closet was. You name it, it was there.
All right, we'll move on to a whole nother subject. I think we got this one nailed already. I think we do.
So wait, there is one more thing.
Oh yeah,
because we started with what did we say? 400,000 in jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
400,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it is officially 1 million.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So at this point, I really want to ask the question. Because his church looks the size of
small.
Like, bro, how are you making this money?
Don't forget the IRS is coming for him.
I would give him like 18 to 2,000 square feet as far as his space, as far as sanctuary. Yeah, if that, right? It's not big.
That. That's like the size of my house. Yeah, if that.
Bro, I'm just like, just as I feel bad for anyway. I'm not going to predict anything, but that's that is a wild situation, and I think the biggest thing that bothers me about it is he's still flaunting.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
it's a problem for me.
Like, bro, let's just say let's jump deep for a second. If the robbery is real. That was your shot across the bow. Humble yourself.
Yes, it was.
That was your shot across the bow. Like, hey, I'm just gonna let you know. I need you to chill.
And here's the thing:
choosing not to, though.
We know at churches, right? All of us have been in church. We served in church. We know church, right? One, we know offering is that time where, depending on some churches, it's like nobody move.
Nobody.
At Rhema, so Rhema in Oklahoma, I remember being kind of amazed at how they did offering, because as big as that place was, them ushers, them porters got in and got out, and it literally was. They were holding aisles. They had people that would pass the buckets, and they had people that held the aisles. You don't need to move right now. You can hold it for another minute.
You be all right.
You're good. And then they collected. They went off to where they went, and that was it.
behind locked door.
Right.
Bro, it was like that for I remember at Azusa.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how big the Maybe Center is in
Oh, it's
Tulsa.
huge. Yeah.
You know, and this Azusa was in the round, so it was
Yes.
at least 11,000 people.
12,000 people. Yeah.
And so, you know, you're collecting, you know, all the way up and through. Well,
Mhm.
the way they coordinated bringing everybody in, doing the
Mhm.
prayer, and then marching them out. By the time they got, first of all, they had armed guards in front, armed guards at the back, and
Mhm.
then right before they came out, two others just closed the aisle, like, and literally was like hand on, like, up, stop, whoa, everybody freeze, just stop, just don't,
Mhm.
just don't keep walking,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know. I was like,
People don't
"Ew."
realize that part of the service alone, that's a whole different entity. When
Right.
you're responsible, you don't do anything else. You're not singing, you're not ushering. No, that is it, because you have to make sure that it's timed, that you've got everybody needs to know what they're supposed to be doing, because one person cannot be out of step.
Right.
That's how important it is.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about a situation where you've got, let's say about $500,000 in jewelry, in addition to whatever else may be there, in some respects, you set everything up to protect what you evidently consider valuable. That's the goal, right? You evidently try to protect those things that you consider valuable, but bruh, he's setting himself up for another occurrence, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, do you think you're invincible?
Common sense is a privilege, not a right.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's so many examples going through my mind right now. Like, I just want to Nebuchadnezzar, sit down somewhere.
Right.
For those of you who don't know who that is, never mind. We'll teach on that later.
Never had a razor.
Okay.
Just wow.
So yeah, I mean, and then there's also the allegations that have come out as far as parishioners that he's owed money to. I think one parishioner saying like $90,000 to $100,000.
Yeah.
So there's some things that I don't know that
shady business dealings. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that this story is going to go. It'll probably go under the radar. Those of us in church, especially on this side of the aisle, will probably see a little more. But I think that there's more. There's more about to drop. As we were talking about in our chat regarding something else we'll talk about, there's a few skeletons that are about to make their entrance.
A few?
Skeletons in your closet. Listen.
Man.
Time for R. Kelly to make another song.
That was Stevie. That's Stevie.
No, I'm talking about.
He's talking about R. Kelly's in the closet.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I'm talking about skeletons in your closet. I'm talking about Stevie.
I know. I'm just saying it's time for R. Kelly to make another song.
R. Kelly ain't making no more songs.
Hey, you don't know what they be asking for in prison. Hey, they may be asking for a mini concert, and he ain't got a choice.
He might be hitting high alto, high soprano rate about now too, though,
and probably not voluntarily either.
So,
Robert,
I'm just saying.
You say toot toot. You say beep beep.
Beep. Hey,
you got that?
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to hit that high A, brother.
Oh man.
But here, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if R. Kelly is like recording some tracks by phone, because someone else did that. Was it Mystical or somebody else?
Mystical.
Yeah. Well, Mystical's.
It was Mystical, and it was also C Murder.
Okay. Mystical's back in prison now too.
For the same foolishness.
For the same stupid thing.
Well, and I use foolishness lightly, because the crime, he's sick.
Yes.
He's mentally ill.
Yes.
He really is sick, and for whatever reason, they won't deal with that. Like, listen, if you're, I looked back, I didn't remember how many times, man, he's been accused of the same thing. The earliest I saw was 2004.
Wow.
You know, and a lot of these charges wind up getting dropped because of lack of evidence.
Right.
But that, I'm like, if it walks like a duck, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, y'all need to do something about that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of walking like a duck, talking like a duck.
I love these segues.
Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. What you
Yep. So Deshaun Watson.
got? I wasn't expecting that direction. I thought he was going to go in another direction, but I'm all right with it though.
Quarterback of now the Cleveland Browns,
Yep.
who, as we've kind of discussed a few times, has had, was it 24, 26, something like that, allegations of
It's up there.
Of sexual assault, primarily by massage therapists.
Mm-hmm.
So police have basically said there's not enough for us to do anything with, but there's all these allegations.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL, of course, as a private organization,
Mm-hmm.
and who is essentially responsible in some respects for Deshaun Watson as an employee of the National Football League, things were as far as kind of what punishment would be handed down, and the punishment would come, of course, as a result of whether or not the allegations were founded. It would come as a result of, are these things that damage the reputation, if you will, of the NFL. And so this one went to an arbitrator, and the arbitrator said, well, he's only going to get 6 games suspension.
6.
Okay. Now, compare that, and granted, this time there was an arbitrator involved as opposed to some of the other times where Roger Goodell was just like, I don't like you, you're gone for the entire season. But there is that comparison that folks are looking at and saying, okay, he gets 6 games for sexual assault, alleged sexual assault, whereas the guy who was not playing for the team, was not under contract, bet on the NFL, gets a year or 17 games, something like that.
A year.
Players that have done, weed are getting year sentences as far as not being able to play. Where is the parity, if you will, between these various types of offenses?
There is none. Ezekiel Elliott got 6 games for the one allegation.
Mm-hmm.
6. The same amount as Deshaun. The same amount. I saw that today, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah, the challenge. Yeah, some of the stuff, obviously, we're never going to get to their reasoning, which is unfortunate. You would love to see this make sense because they did it this way. You'd love to see the pattern,
right?
But we don't know what they're using to.
We have no idea
to make that. But so it always winds up looking like. And I'll be honest with you. To me, it always to me boils down to, how is this going to affect that particular owner?
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me for being cynical, but that's really what I believe. Can you bear this? Because they took this kid knowing that this was possible.
Right.
And they took him with, at that time, the largest quarterback contract in history.
I think so. No. It wasn't more than Mahomes.
No, not Mahomes. I'm sorry. So second largest, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Second largest.
Yeah.
Second or third largest. It's huge.
There, though.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, y'all pre-negotiated this. You pre-negotiated this.
Did they? Because they still traded away Baker Mayfield. Now
they wanted to get rid of Baker anyway.
They don't have a quarterback for 6 games.
Oh, they've got something up their sleeve.
Okay, we'll see.
They may not. No, I hear what you're saying. You're absolutely right.
Browns, bro. What did they have? No sleeves to hold stuff. It's the Cleveland Browns.
Now they still got Johnny Manziel under contract.
Okay, exactly. It's the Cleveland Browns, man. They don't have anything up their sleeve. Are you serious?
I thought they did a whole reshuffle of the front office. No,
I mean, they have a better shot at getting a quarterback from St. Mary's School of the Deaf and Blind than anybody else, bro. They don't have a quarterback. What are they going to do?
Colin's available. No, he's with the Raiders now, right?
Yes. No, Colin Kaepernick? Yeah.
Did he get signed?
I think, didn't he?
I thought he went to the Raiders.
He worked out with them, but I don't think he actually got signed.
Oh, he didn't get a contract? Man, he felt all of his news fell off.
Yeah, they have, as far as their depth chart, they have Brissett and Jacoby Brissett, and
no, he's not with anybody.
No, he's not. I thought he was.
And who's their third option? Jacoby Brissett and Dobbs is their third option on QB.
Yeah, he worked out for them for about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually, about a month ago now. Oh no, about 2 months ago now.
Yeah, it's been a minute. They gave him a shot, but they didn't, and that was where it fell off. Huh. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Collins
So-
available.
Listen, there's a lot available, but the question is,
Yeah, exactly. There's a whole lot available. It's just, do you want them or not?
right?
Well,
Mitch Trubisky, is he available?
No, he's got a starting job somewhere. I mean,
No, he's
James
not
Winston,
Trubisky?
He's not starting.
I believe he did get a starting.
No way.
It wasn't the.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking up because you know how much I dislike him.
You
He's
can't-
fighting. He's fighting for a starting job in Pittsburgh.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But I mean, okay. So here's Stu.
Against who?
Mason Rudolph?
Of course.
Is it Mason Rudolph?
Yeah, that's the one that's there already.
Yeah.
But as far as QB free agents that are currently available, you got Jameis Winston, Teddy Bridgewater, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andy Dalton, Marcus Mariota. Cam still available.
Wait a minute. The Saints cut Winston? The Saints cut Jameis Winston?
I believe so. Yeah, or not cut him, but I think he's a free agent now.
Oh, he's signable.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's weird. Wasn't he tapped to be the starter?
Or maybe it's club options. I'm sorry. So no, there's club options for them. Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah, he's still with
available.
the Saints. Yeah, he's still with the
Okay.
Saints.
So actually available from this list I'm looking at Fitzpatrick, Newton, Mike Glennon, and a bunch of former WWE
wrestlers.
WWE. Former WWE.
I mean, you got Kevin Hogan. You got AJ McCarron.
WWE. What no?
That was cold. Funny though.
You know, Fitzpatrick gets signed by somebody. He always gets signed by somebody.
Yes.
But somebody's gonna get hurt.
But
He'll
now
be
he's
great.
39, so he's yeah.
But hey,
He's up there.
you know what? He'll be great for 3 or 4 games,
True.
and then everybody will figure him out, and then he'll go down again. But hey, he'll win you some games though.
That's true.
He's been that way for about the past 5 or 6 years.
Boy. Okay.
Oh, did you all hear the other news though?
What's that?
Which one?
The NFL made the decision today that they're going to have every Super Bowl from here on out at the Cowboy Stadium.
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now.
That way, no team will ever have home field advantage.
Not one.
Never again.
I muted my mic on purpose.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
See.
I saw that one coming a mile away, bro. Here's a problem. You ain't wrong.
Listen, we could say the same thing about Soldier Field right now. So
yeah, you ain't wrong.
So
That
You
is
ain't wrong.
hilarious.
The life as a Cowboy fan. I'm telling you right now. This junk is painful, bro. It is painful.
at least you have options. We got Justin Fields with nobody to throw to.
One of our receivers just broke his foot, bro. He's out for like 6 to 8 weeks.
He's
It's a
probably
little
still
different
catch-
than
he could
They're gonna
catch probably
double
better than our receivers
CeeDee
right now.
Lamb, and he's not gonna have anybody to throw to. Double
Listen.
CeeDee Lamb, and there's nobody to throw to. So
Listen,
yeah.
if I talked about former WWE wrestlers being quarterbacks, we got a bunch of former Harlem Globetrotters for wide receivers. I mean, we have no one.
You don't really. Bro.
Now, Tori, it is very different to lose your guy to injury versus we don't know how to put a team together.
You're right. You're not wrong. I mean,
Right.
here's the thing.
And we
Jerry and them,
very well.
They've been
not to know
putting
how to put a team together.
They've been putting teams together. We just we have puppets for coaches. I mean, that's ever since Jimmy Johnson left. We've had puppets for coaches. So yeah. Good luck with that, Morris. That's not going to happen. That's not.
Ooh,
Morris,
Ooh.
you in Vegas, aren't you?
I know, right?
Listen,
I
Hey,
know, right?
John-
That's love right there. Because
Oh, he
y'all
in
wouldn't
Vegas?
see me.
He on vacation?
yeah,
And he's still watching the brothers, the
he's in
fellas?
Vegas.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Hey, that's dedication right there, Morris.
I know.
Love it.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Listen,
Thank you.
Thank
do
you.
you and your wife a favor if you have not done it yet. Go to what is it? The whatever mall is connected with the Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
Go in there, get you some Garrett's popcorn, get you a nice cheese caramel mix. You'll be good.
Yes.
Hooking you up,
Yes.
bro.
So is Vegas as good as the original?
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing.
Same.
Same exact
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because Garrett's is not franchised. They are just like, look, we
Right.
put it where we want to, and we're gonna keep everything franchise. You know, everything's gonna be the same.
Man,
Put one in Phoenix.
No, we don't have one in Phoenix. They still have
They
not
put
decided
they
that
put a
Phoenix
whole lot
is
of
where
Chicago stuff in Phoenix, though.
they are.
a lot of Chicago stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brother from my church. After church is all over with, everybody's hugging and hey brother, hey. This dude's sitting there with a bag of Garrett. Sitting next to him, right?
And where did he get that from?
Somebody brought it in. They were out from out of town. One of the members brought it from
okay.
out of town and
Right.
gave it to him. He had never had it. And they were bragging about it, so they brought him some, right? So it was sitting there. And I came to say hello to him, and I looked at that bag. I said, see, I was trying to stay saved. I was really
Listen,
trying to love Jesus today. And
show up with that bag.
but if you wake up in the corner and that bag gone, it wasn't me. Okay?
Hey, somebody put you to sleep and ran off with your bag of popcorn. I don't know who it was.
Let him go.
as you're sitting there with yellow sticky hands.
Go.
I watched him run.
Hey, you see yellow elbows and tennis shoes. That's all you see. Yellow elbows and tennis shoes. That's it.
My aunt would go when she would go to Chicago. My aunt that lives here, when she would go to Chicago, or some of my family would go, they'd carry an extra suitcase
Just for Garrett's popcorn?
just to bring back Garrett's to the family.
See, I'm a
here.
popcorn snob, man. So is this popcorn as good as advertised? I love popcorn.
It is world famous for a reason.
Better.
I'm really picky about popcorn, bro.
Let me put it like this: there are times where you can go into Chicago, downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
I used to see this all the time when I worked downtown in the city.
Yeah.
Where you could go and you'll see a line out the door
For the popcorn. That's crazy. That's amazing.
It is world famous for a reason.
Yes, Morris cosigns. It will change your life.
Change your life.
Listen. Garrett's popcorn, the cheese and
How long have they been around?
It's been a minute.
So what you're saying is either I need to go to Chicago or I need to go to Vegas. That's what you're telling me.
Yep.
All right.
Now
you can have it shipped to you too, though. They'll send it to you.
No, I need a reason to go to Vegas.
You can get the bucket.
Oh
Shut
yeah.
Are you serious? Hold on.
Listen, I'm telling you.
We're gonna look at next Tuesday. He's gonna be sitting there, hey y'all.
Hey, bro. Say less, bro.
That is funny.
Listen. And listen, Garrett's, if you're watching, cut us a check. Just go ahead and do that. Cut us a check.
Just be a sponsor. We'll do it. Let's go.
Hey.
Not that you need us.
But listen, the number of people that we've probably turned on to. Yep.
We can do that. Oh yeah.
Sign up for our newsletter. Of course I do.
And Morris said, make sure you prayed up before you go to Vegas. Absolutely.
Oh, always, bro.
Because
always.
We went to Darren. When we were in Vegas a couple years back. What was it? Fremont Street.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Do I want to know?
Let's just say they're advertising clubs that I would not be at, but you just think of Vegas and they're advertising well.
Oh yeah.
So
see, I don't need any mental visuals at all. Brother been saved for a long time and got delivered from a whole lot of stuff. So I don't need any visuals right now. I'm looking at this popcorn though.
Yeah. That's all I got for you. Yeah. Fremont was wild, but even the strip itself, man.
Yeah.
$34. Oh, I'll do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm about to get in trouble.
So you remember when you came up for the time I was up there?
Yes. Morris said they don't care about your salvation here. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Not even close.
They don't.
Man, let me tell you something. The saints don't live in the city.
No.
I've learned that. There are saints there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But not in the city.
They don't live.
Not on the strip.
Not anywhere near that strip.
No, they pray from the outside in. They cast that oil from the outside in.
You don't cross this street, or this street. Don't go any further than these right here.
Matter of fact, if you step into the street, you're in purgatory. Just know that if you cross all the way over, hey, there ain't nothing we can do for you.
And then now that marijuana is legal, walking up and down the street. Now
everybody high.
Yeah,
whether you want to be or not,
because it's
second, third,
legal.
fourth contact highs.
Well, here's the thing though, it's legal, but you can't be outside smoking. You have to be like in a place. You have to be like in your home.
Oh,
but you can't even be in the hotel room.
Don't walk down the street with it, kind of like that.
So what now?
Kind of like you can't have an open bottle walking down the street. And
Right. But if you have an edible, then
they would know. Yeah,
and they're popping edibles left and right.
Mm-mm.
So yeah. So Darren, you were saying when you were there.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which story I was going to bring up. Oh, that's what it was. A couple of days later, in the middle of the day, this is how much they do not care about your salvation. In the middle of the day, I'm with a group of people. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with a group of people. And let's just say two of the advertising showgirls decide to corner me. And I can't get around them. I'm like, I'm with them. They don't mind. You don't care, do you? You know, they're like, let's take a picture. And just run. I'm like, aye.
What was that again, Darian? Say it again.
Hey. I gotta go. Hey. Yeah, man. It was. I turned into just a straight whatever you want to call it. I just melted right there. Oh no, we got no.
Darren's back in middle school all over again.
Yes. Oh my God. Don't touch. Please don't touch me. Man, I'm like, y'all could not be that desperate for sales. I'm trying to go. You know, I'm on a mission here.
Even when I talked to my wife, I was like, maybe me and the fellows would do a guys trip to Vegas. She was like, why? I'm like, fellas.
Why not?
She's like, well, you married. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, great. What they got to do?
And we're
yes,
not.
Morris.
I mean, we're not, but it ain't like we're gonna be losing our minds.
Right.
I mean,
she's like most people. I'm not worried about you. It's them.
She shouldn't be worried about us though.
Not me and you.
No.
You mean them?
Yeah.
Collective them.
It ain't us. It's them.
Hey, it sounds just like my mama. I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about the people that's going to be at the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I get it. Hey, honestly, she ain't wrong.
No.
She ain't wrong.
Morris, you have a great time in Vegas. Listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think what else to tell you if you have it. What was it? Hash House Kitchen?
Ooh, yes.
Hash House Go-Go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hash House. That sounds delicious.
Bro, listen.
Is that a breakfast place?
I think it's everything place.
Yeah, because I know I got like chicken and waffles there. Tarsha had like a crab cake or something. Yeah.
Kid, we're going to have to talk about Vegas. We're going to have to talk about that one.
Yeah. And then there's a spot a little off the strip for all you can eat sushi.
What's the name of that one?
Sushi tacos. Don't ask me the name. You'd have to look it up.
I'll find it.
Yeah. But I mean,
all you can eat sushi.
All you can eat sushi.
Where's my insulin pen at?
He said, I'll try. Where's my insulin pen? Where's my epi?
I'm ready. Let's go.
It's a little small place, but listen, it was good. We sat there and had a few rolls.
I love
Had some
sushi.
shrimp tacos.
Oh,
not sushi, sushi burritos. I'm sorry, and sushi burritos and sushi tacos. Yeah, listen.
Oh, the food, man. The food is off the chain.
That's what I keep hearing.
The food is off the chain.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, it's honestly
because
if you can avoid, if you're looking for foolishness, you'll find it.
Right,
and that's pretty much any city.
The casinos. That's why.
Yeah, well, not even just that, man.
The shows and all that stuff. So yeah.
Honestly, though, there's enough entertainment variety to where if you're like I said, if you're looking for foolishness, you'll find you. I mean, it's there. You'll find it, and you'll find it. But if you honestly just want to have a good time, the stuff is there to have a very good, clean, fun opportunity. It's
lots of great shops. I mean, you have the M&M store there, you have the Hershey store there. Yeah. Well, you can get some of the M&Ms that have disappeared or various types of Kit Kats.
You know me and chocolate, man. I mean, I don't hate chocolate. It's just, I mean, I'm a big fan of chocolate.
I got you. That's right.
They need a candy corn store just for you.
Oh, boy. Well, don't make me cuss you out right now.
The Michael Jackson show? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that'd be lit.
Morris reminded me to tell you my Michael Jackson story.
I'm there for all that.
And they're building a new theater. Have you seen that?
No.
They're building a new one that is like, it's almost like a globe as far as how it looks on the outside.
Okay.
But the outside is like completely LED.
Ooh, what?
Ooh.
And the inside has like what they're saying like is the most immersive high definition show ever.
I got goosebumps, dude. That's
so outside you could see, you might be able to see the concert depending on how they're doing it, or you could just see, whatever they're promoting out there.
That's
but then on the inside, they're saying it's not even like, it's like 8K or 16K as far as resolution. I
think they're up to 10K now. Is that right?
Yeah.
It is being built.
Yeah.
They expect it to finish in 2023. Now, side note, y'all do know LeBron is starting to pitch for
Las Vegas.
Yeah, NBA team in Las Vegas.
Well, shoot, they got a hockey team now.
Do they?
Well,
yeah.
Well, and they have a minor league football team.
Dang. He said minor league.
Is Chicago moving to Vegas? Is that what's happening?
Hey, right now the way they playing, they pop Warner. I don't want
Warner. Oh my goodness!
The way they've been acting, they're pop Warner right now.
Oh
man, they got the Raiders and they got the Knights for hockey.
That's right.
Knights.
That's right. That's right. That is right.
Yeah, that new area that new arena will have over 17,000 seats. It will have the highest resolution screen in the world at 19,000 by 13,500 pixels, which is 100 times clearer than today's best HD TVs. The screen covers an area larger. Yeah, the screen covers an area larger than 3 football fields.
Oh my goodness!
The outside has about 600,000 square feet of programmable.
Hold on, time out. Over 300 yards. This screen is over 300 yards.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to wrap my brain. I mean, what? Huh? What? Huh?
Dude, wait. Listen.
Dude, this is the size of just half a cruise ship.
Wait, I'm not done because there's more stuff with this.
Oh my goodness.
The venue will use an acoustic system utilizing beam forming technology with over 150,000 ultra directional speakers. And an infrasound haptic system enabling audiences to feel the sound.
Haptic system?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
Why not?
Yes.
I'm not going.
You gonna get in there. You gonna get in there and get demonized.
Thank you.
Isn't that what we? Yeah.
Imhotep. No, man. No, we good.
All of a sudden you come out, make America great again.
Where's my MAGA hat?
Hey, you see what happened to the brother from the January 6th insurrection? You see what happened to him, don't you?
7.5 years.
Tied for the longest stint ever.
Yep.
7.5 years.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man, these popcorn kernels look fully popped, bro.
He's still looking at Garrett's.
Oh, it's in my cart already.
We went
full circle.
I'm sorry.
All good. That's what we're here for. This theater, though. This theater, like, I mean, what's it? Are they going to do its own show, or what's the? Just all of that technology alone. You just everything in me. Of course, everything in me is thinking the minute they turn it on, it's just going to go. Everybody's just in black, like
the whole city's in a blackout.
Whole city just blacked out. Like, dude, y'all didn't think to get some better.
Hey, hold on, that's an Ocean 14's movie right there. Ocean 14. There you go. That's the next one. Oh, city blacks out.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. The sensory overload.
Right, yeah, you're probably right.
Mm-hmm. Anybody
that's prone to seizures, they're not going to be able to go in,
or even prone to losing touch with reality. I mean, if you're thinking about how clear that screen is supposed to be,
listen,
the sound and everything, you're talking about. You could immediately, if you're prone to that, you might think that you're just in another dimension.
And everybody's high.
Yeah. Oh.
This is a bad combination, and everybody's high.
And then I got high. And then I got high. Then I got high.
Yes.
Listen.
Wow. Okay. All right.
While Tori is looking up and getting his popcorn.
All right, y'all, I ain't playing.
Listen, just let us know how it is. Trust me, because I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have it tomorrow, Tuesday.
Yes, Morris. The portal is now open.
Absolutely.
You want to talk about going into Upside Down?
Yeah, I stopped watching Stranger Things, bro.
I've gotten first season, maybe second season.
Yeah, I started watching this season. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. It was already suspect to begin with. No, I'm done.
I listen to you guys, and I get enough. I always get my heads up. I appreciate it. This is why I'm slow with stuff.
You wait for us.
Yeah. And then
Darian is the one everybody says, hey, no, y'all go first. Y'all check it out. Y'all go to that door before I do. You let me know how it is. That's Darian.
I got your back.
You're right. Way back.
Darian is like, look, I'm gonna keep the car running.
That's me.
Full tank of gas.
That's me.
And I already got my foot on the gas, just waiting to throw it into drive or park or reverse, whichever one.
Don't put it in park. Keep it in drive. And go. No, keep the foot on the brake.
I'm ready to. Hey, that's me.
Ready to go.
And I'm sitting the whole time like
head on the swivel.
Yeah, I've watched watched the first
Popping
season.
Red Bulls to stay away.
The second season, I was like, not good.
Yeah, bro, I'm done. I even marked everything as unplayed on Plex.
Oh wow.
Not played, unplayed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm done. So it didn't even pop up. So yeah.
Wow. Like you severed all ties.
You playing with that mess, bro?
No, it already sounded weird to me. I don't fool with that stuff, man. I
mean,
just
the
can't.
first one I was like, okay, yeah, I can. The second one, I'm like, Third one, I'm like, okay, why am I watching this? The fourth one,
yeah, and there are some people that it's pure entertainment to them. I can't do it.
Right.
No, there's some things I can't do for just pure entertainment. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do it. Like I don't think I'll ever watch Doctor Strange
Multiverse.
Yeah, Multiverse again. Yeah. I just, even when I'm looking at it, because on Disney.
Oh no, I'm not gonna watch it.
I just can't. I'm like, that took me too far, man. It's just
That's going to be the first one out of all of them that are released since Iron Man, the OG, that I'm not gonna own.
Right. And it's the first one that I will not. I've gone back, and if something's on, I'll watch it, or
not
if
that
it's
one.
Every now and then, because like every now and then I'll go back and I'll watch the fight scene from Endgame.
over and over and
I'll
over.
listen. I'll pick it up
I
right
get
from when they
goosebumps every
bring
time.
things back in. I'll watch that,
Mm-mm.
but I will not watch the Multiverse of Madness. That one I would never watch again.
Mm-mm.
I can't do Moon Knight either.
Yeah, I'm not. Mm-mm.
I just can't.
I should have stopped watching that one, but I didn't.
Yeah, I stopped after the second one. And the reason why I stopped wasn't the mysticism as much as it was the confusion. I was just like,
Oh, it didn't get any better.
oh yeah, thank you.
I mean, in
it did. Oh, I'll take it back. It did. The fight scene in the very last episode was pretty amazing, but then with the post scene credits, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because and Moon Knight, and so I'm imagining Moon Knight will play into other things later on down the road, because in the comics,
they're
Moon
saying
Knight.
maybe. They said maybe it will. Yeah,
but in the comics, Moon Knight is kind of a confusing character because that whole multiple personality, all of that is part of it. But
yeah.
All right, so we do have to talk about in our last 20 minutes here.
Oh wow.
We had two passings this week that definitely want to kind of address and talk about. The first was Bill Russell, NBA champion, NBA legend, all around
social
NBA, social justice, everything. And listen, if he can have people in Boston still claiming who he is, Bill must be an all right guy, because it's Boston. And then on the other side of entertainment, we had Nichelle Nichols, who most famously played Lieutenant Uhuru in the Star Trek TV series, and is credited as having the first interracial kiss on screen with her and James T. Kirk, William Shatner.
Yep, Mr. Cray Cray himself.
Yeah. So
that's a whole nother story.
Kicking off with Bill Russell, just again, all around legend, right? Granted, definitely before all of our times as far as a player, but still his legacy endures. His legacy lasts, right?
Right. So his record of championships. How many championships did he have?
11. He was 11.
Okay, so here's my question. Why is it that he is never brought into the GOAT conversation?
Dude, there's a whole lot of them that aren't brought in. This dude has 11 rings. And that's
not he doesn't have enough fingers for all the rings that he has.
Let's not forget his dominance in college.
Right.
Was it 53 straight games
that he never lost?
Won? Yeah.
God, dog. Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
He's never brought into the conversation.
Ever. So I've got a picture of him, and I had to snatch it. I wish I would have sent it to you earlier. Somebody put this picture of him jumping over one of his own players to pin a ball on a layup to the backboard. Like he's I'll send y'all the picture. It is the wildest picture, and it screams like the level of dominance this dude. He played way beyond his era. I'll put it like that.
And I think that may
well
be
above
part
the
of it.
rim.
I think that may be part of it. I think his dominance is in some respects maybe overlooked a little for him, and even Wilt. Wilt, of course, has the notoriety of being having a 100-point game, right? But I think for folks like Wilt Chamberlain, folks like Bill Russell, folks like even Oscar Robertson, I think for them, the reason that you may not hear is because of who they played against in some respects, right?
Right.
At the time, they were head and shoulders and knees above their competition.
And toes, yes.
Yeah.
You know, whereas as we've come along, the level of competition has increased. And so now we're looking at those that are the GOATs out of higher levels of competition. But I think if I can just say that probably the quote unquote knock, and not really a knock, but the thing that keeps them from being mentioned as much is just the era that they played in. But you can't deny,
you can't.
Like Morris said, they changed rules because of them, right? They made changes
Yeah.
because they were just that good against their competition in the league at the time.
I sent that picture to you guys.
Okay.
So, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yes.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I'd have sent it to you earlier so you could have thrown it up there real quick. But yeah, it's that is insane. That picture is just
That's just like, oh, I got a layup. What the heck?
when you've got your own player, like, oh.
Dude, he's not far from the free throw line, bro. He had to jump from around the free throw line. He had to.
God, dog, that's crazy. That's crazy
insane.
Picture. Bill Russell.
I
see why they changed the rules. Doing stuff like that.
Never seen that picture ever in my life.
But here's the crazy thing. And I hear what you're saying about the competition that has increased and all that stuff. I don't remember anyone else doing that.
Even now. Yeah.
On now we've seen that something like that similar on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but not on defense.
But not on defense.
He is over his players, dude. I almost said something on his head. On his head.
Yeah.
Dude,
yep. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
That's probably his only claim to fame.
Right. That's the only time he would have been on a poster.
That's it.
I had the man's on the back of my head. Yeah.
How do you get posterized by your teammate?
Your own teammate.
Teammate should have been benched. Yeah.
Bro, I would have benched myself.
Straight up.
He just put his stuff on the back of my head. I'm going.
I'm going to sit down.
I'm sitting down. I can't.
That looks like a newspaper picture. So you know that means that
everybody saw it.
Everybody see this. So like, oh, great.
Is that your son in the paper with that big man on his head? Why was he standing like that, Louise? Couldn't he get out the way?
That's all I can think of.
All I said hello. Tell Jack he's all right.
All I can think of was ludicrous.
Move! Get out the way!
I'm like, dude, you just standing there. Yeah. Yeah. Bill Russell. Hats off to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your contribution.
And then Nichelle Nichols. I know we put her mostly with Lieutenant Uhuru.
She was a trailblazer, though, bro. I mean, think about it. It's for the role that she played on the TV show during that time. An officer, even more. I mean, I know it's science fiction, but still a position of power on a TV show during that time, and not just being black, but now a black woman.
And well, so, they also took it a step further, because in many of their scenes, if you'll think about the dress that they had, she was also one of the first on-screen.
Morris said, first set of thighs I saw on TV as a kid.
I'm trying to be politically correct, bro. They also presented her as a sex symbol.
Yes.
You know, in a show that was cast.
They didn't do because black women weren't seen to be attractive.
And there wasn't a white counterpart. Like there's not another white woman to balance that.
No.
in that immediate cast. It was her.
Yeah. And I remember hearing the story of how she actually was planning to quit.
Yeah.
Like after the first season, I think it was. And then she was at an NAACP meeting, and they were like, no, you got to keep doing this.
Yeah.
And basically someone introduced themselves as her biggest fan, and it happened to be Dr. King. And so when Dr. King is like, look, I need you to stay doing what you do, it was like, okay. So, even just thinking about how she had to, at that time, trailblaze in her own way for that role. And then even get the encouragement to come on to have now an iconic character. So even like in the new Star Trek, Strange Worlds, They have the character that she played. They have
Yeah.
the predecessor of that character, if you will, or
Yes.
her at a younger age, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and she didn't just do Star Trek. That's the other thing.
No, she didn't.
She did a lot of voiceover and a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm.
She's most notably known, of course, for Star Trek. But yeah, she had a full career.
Yeah. Again, thank you.
So
hats off.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
For sure.
You.
And then in our last few moments, brothers, did you see the trailer for Wakanda Forever?
I've watched it like 12 times, bro. And I got my white dashiki in yesterday.
That's right. We did talk about that last week. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's I'm gonna send it to the laundry.
How you let go?
I'm gonna get it. No, nobody sees that until open night, bro.
Oh,
I'm treating it like a wedding dress.
I see.
Well, and listen, they one of the people I follow on TikTok, they were like, look, they planned out the attire for the next few months. So
leading up to
because you have the Woman King, which we saw the trailer for that. The Woman King.
I'm excited too. Just to let you know. Go ahead.
They said the attire for that is purple.
Okay.
Oh, royalty. Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
I did two more. I'm not gonna lie.
Then Black Adam, Morris said he got misty-eyed.
I believe it.
He is so excited. Yeah. They said the next one, of course, is Black Adam, and they said just wear all black for that one. And then there was another movie in between there. I forget what it was. But then they said, yes, of course, for Wakanda Forever, all white or gold or purple for the royalty. So I've heard kind of a few different things just to kind of whatever fits within your style. But white is kind of the overwhelming choice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's to me it needs to be white. It needs to be a whole white out.
I mean, that's the way it is in the movie. I mean, that's literally what I mean.
That would be a stunning, amazing picture.
It'd be absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And what a way to honor the character and the man. I don't, I hope somebody plans on trying to do a biography of Chadwick Boseman, because I honestly feel like the level of impact that this man has, we don't know enough.
We don't
know enough about how you've made this. That's, to me, that's the ability to make relations. Now, yes, he is talented. Don't get me wrong. His talent speaks for itself.
Yes, it does.
Number one, he hits it out the park. Whatever you give him, he's gonna max out.
He's gonna slay it.
He's gonna max out. So I get that. And that's not what I'm referring to. But it's the behind the scenes. I've got some friends that are in various parts of the entertainment industry, and one of the things that I've noticed when I'm talking to them is it really doesn't. It almost doesn't matter how talented you are if you don't know how to do the back end stuff, the behind the scenes, relationship building and maintenance. You got to be a good person. People got to be able to rely on you. They got to be able to trust you. They got to, all the stuff that has nothing to do with what you do in the front of the screen. And if they can't do that, they're not going to work with you. It's just you're just going to wind up. This guy has so much love and respect around the world, and particularly in the industry that he was in. He's still being honored in films. I can't remember the Netflix film that they did with Idris and Regina King, and it was the cowboy movie. What was the name of that thing?
I forgot the name.
It was the Netflix anyway. I don't know if you remember in that first scene, the train. Yeah. The train has the man's name on it.
Yeah.
Okay. C.R. Boseman was on the train. I'm like, okay, y'all. Who is this guy? I know what I know, but there's no way in the world you guys have told us enough about how amazing this man really, really is.
Right.
I hope somebody does a biography. We need.
I hope so too.
We need that story.
Because you think about the impact, and again, we're talking worldwide impact. We're not just talking about with just a certain segment of people, not just individuals that look like you and me. We're talking across the board. And it's been amazing to see that impact. And I'm right there with you, Darren. We have to see. We have to know why. I'm curious. What was done? Where did he have his hands? who is he talking? I mean,
One of the things that I noticed, though, and this is to me indicative of his character because he's shown to do this in several ways and in several cases. But one of the things that was probably the most impactful for me was when he broke down crying over the two little boys that were battling cancer.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: at the time, we didn't know.
Right.
While he was battling himself.
Yes.
He's breaking down for these two dudes while he's battling for this, probably having an idea that this may be terminal at that time. Yeah. I'm just like, how do you love people? How do you get to the point where you love people so much? When he received the MTV award and he brought the security guard that I can't remember who he rescued or what he did, but the guy was in the audience and he brought him up and gave him the award. He's like, dude, I play a superhero, but you really are one.
Yeah.
Who thinks like this?
Yeah.
Particularly in Hollywood.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When your whole career is wrapped around everyone paying attention to you, it just seems like he's consistently concerned about others. And that is so impressive to me. I don't know who's gonna write it, but I need somebody to hear this. We need that story.
Yeah, we do. And it needs to be done right.
True.
And not rushed.
I need Ryan Coogler or even Spike.
Okay. Yes.
To pull it off.
Pull it off. Well, we need that. We need that story. We need that story. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So quick question: do we get a new Black Panther? Or excuse me, do we get a new T'Challa? Because we're gonna have a new Black Panther, right? But do we get a new T'Challa?
I don't think so. My hope is no.
To me, they're too invested at this point.
I think there's an opportunity for it. I don't know who it would be, but there's an opportunity for it with the multiverse. I think there's an opportunity
with the multiverse. There is, yes.
And my hope is that we do, because there's still, in my opinion, more T'Challa stories to tell. Especially when you bring in like X-Men and Storm, what have you. So I think that there's more stories to tell.
You're right.
I do hope from that aspect that we get it.
I forgot about the Storm aspect. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they would cut off a whole storyline.
That's true.
If there is no more T'Challa, you have a point.
Yeah,
you do have a point. But man, I'm
like be woven in over time, where it's not just so jarring with us. So yeah.
I agree with Morris.
And I agree with you, Morris. Yeah. He would.
Now, the actor that immediately that I think would be interested in seeing how he does it as well, but it's kind of hard because he's already in the Black Panther movies, is Daniel, what's his name? Daniel Kaluuya or whatever. The one who was in Get Out.
Yeah, he's already in there. Yeah.
He already is. Yeah.
Right. But he would be, if he wasn't in there, he would be my choice for taking a shot at it too.
I mean, I would say Sterling K. Brown, but he was already in the Black Panther movie also. So I mean,
yeah. So
because I love Sterling K. Brown.
Trying to think who else could do it, but we'll see. All right. Well, lots of actors.
Man, at this point,
the guy that was in the movie Ambulance could also maybe do it.
Ooh, yeah. He was in Ambulance. He was in a Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
You think so? His personality I don't know. Well, they kind of have a similar personality, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
What's his name?
What is his name? He's good.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yes. I first saw him in The Watchmen.
Yes,
that's right.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, he's good.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you, Morris. Appreciate it, listen, enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas. We're going to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Get you some Garrett's while you're there. Stop by Burger. Stop by, I'm trying to think of the places. The Hash House Kitchen.
Do Hash House a Go-Go if you haven't yet. Do that, man.
Yeah.
The food is great, but the portions are ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, when I say chicken and waffle, I mean like chicken. Japan waffle.
It's like a tower. It's literally like a tower. I've ordered a sandwich, and the sandwich they had a cactus in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Vegas, man. I mean, you got
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta go.
yeah,
You order it and I already order to
yeah.
go.
It's go big or go home.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's Vegas. Yeah.
All right. Well, look, that's it for this episode of Chop It Up. Again, make sure as you are, whether you're watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, or listening on the podcast, we appreciate each and every one of our listeners and viewers. And we'll see you next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.